lost their loved ones to illegal immigrants, even illegal immigrants that had committed many prior violent crimes. We'll give you more numbers and statistics because the media has not done their job, so we'll do it for them. And that's our plan. That's what we're going to do. And, of course, we've got this big story about, well, let's see, the most brazen attempt at selling access to our office, pay-to-play, than anybody else. Oops, another 14,900 emails that we just happened to miss. I know you requested it years ago, but, I had no idea that, well, among them we find out that Hillary, because the Crown Prince of Bahrain, do you think I give a rip about the Crown Prince of Bahrain? I don't. Think I give a rip about the Saudi oil family? No. The royal family? No. You think they like us? No. You think they want to gouge us the way they have for years and manipulate the price of energy, the lifeblood of our economy? You think they care about us? No. So why did the Clintons, why did they take up to $25 million for their foundation? Why did they take another $10 million for their library? Why did they take money from Kuwait and Oman and the UAE and all these other countries? All these countries that are horrible towards women, and gays and lesbians get killed, and Christians and Jews get persecuted. Unbelievable. Well, anyway, the Crown Prince couldn't get access to Hillary through normal channels. So don't worry. The Clinton Foundation then chief, Doug Band, when Hillary was Secretary of State, bingo, bammo, presto, he writes Uma Abedin. Uma, he's a, quote, good friends of ours. He donates millions. Well, the prince got his meeting with Hillary in 48 hours. Good luck to you getting that meeting. I would argue hell would freeze over first before I ever got him. I never even get a phone call. Unbelievable. Let's see, we got another Hillary story that I just found today. I think it's pretty interesting. Well, Hillary requested an Air Force jet because she was too sick to fly commercial. That is so sad. You get sick. I think I need an Air Force jet. That's what I need. For multiple falls, fainting spells, frequent complaints of exhaustion. Her coughing fits aren't enough to indicate there might be a little itsy-bitsy health problem in Hillary's life. Well, now we have an email from Hillary herself complaining about how sick she feels. Anyway, she wrote to Uma Abedin, I still don't feel great, and requested an Air Force plane instead of having to take the shuttle from Westchester, New York to get to Washington, D.C. By the way, that's a 45-minute plane ride. 45 minutes. Suck it up. You know how many times I've had to suck it up on that plane? How many times have we been in that Amtrak? Remember the day we were in the Amtrak? We take the Acela. Anyway, so she wrote Uma Abedin, I don't feel great. Newly released email, part of the nearly 15,000 they just happened to find. And it says, do you think you can get a plane for Westchester for the flight back tonight? It's going to rain all day. I don't feel great. The idea of playing a guessing game with the shuttle is pretty burdensome to me. What do you think? Could there be any time that works for the Air Force? Oh, I guess the Air Force has nothing better to do. They're not busy people. And then it goes on. Anyway, the email exchange shows that Abedin helped arrange a C-21 cargo plane and passenger airlift plane to pick Hillary up in White Plains, New York. I'm sure probably the Energizer, as soon as she left, headed in the back door. All safe now, she can come in. Anyway, it's no secret she was not feeling good that day. The topic was brought up during a State Department briefing with Robert Wood, an acting department spokesman, and he explained that Clinton was just recovering from mild allergies. Now, let me get this straight. You have mild allergies, and you need a C-21 Air Force cargo and passenger airlift plane to pick you up. And the taxpayers will pay for it. Anyway, a transcript from the exchange goes like this. My understanding is the secretary is not in today, taking a sick day. Can you bring us up to date on how she's feeling, whether she expects to be back tomorrow? Well, Mr. Woods explains. Robert Woods, acting department spokesman. Well, she'll be back tomorrow. The secretary, as I mentioned, I think so on Friday, suffers from mild allergies. Her schedule for today was going to be a light one. Her morning appointments we were able to reschedule them for tomorrow. She had a light, I don't think any appointments in the afternoon. So she's just recovering from the allergies and she'll be back tomorrow. 3 days earlier, on May 1st, 2009, a reporter noted that Clinton looked a little ill and asked about it during a briefing with Wood. Here's how the exchange went. Question: this is slightly odd, but the secretary in her 2 appearances this morning appeared to be a little ill. Is she suffering from a cold or something? And I only asked because of the whole swine flu thing and the fact that she was in Mexico in March, and the fact that one member of the president's delegation did come down with it. Spokesman Wood says, well, Matt, you'll be happy to know it's only mild allergies. She suffers from mild allergies. And that's all of it. About a month later, in June of 2009, Clinton was said to be resting in a Washington home after surgery on a broken right elbow from a reported slip and fall incident at the State Department garage on her way to a meeting at the White House. Can you please send me a C-21 cargo? Where's the Air Force? I need to get to Washington. I can't hang out with mere masses. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. Let's see, we got a report. This was on Gateway Pundit today, that a major polling operation literally changed their polling methodology after, it appears, Donald Trump came out ahead in their tabulation, their first tabulation. Gateway Pundit reports that Monmouth University released a poll today that had Donald Trump defeating Hillary Clinton. He was up 41-39 until they weighted the poll with more Democrats to give Hillary the lead. The original unweighted poll had 33% Republicans to 35% Democrats, with Trump leading. The revised poll had 29 Republicans percent to 37% Democrats. And suddenly, Hillary leads Trump 43-39. Wow. Pretty unbelievable. Let's see, the Clinton Foundation has been bombarded with these requests for favors. I see that there's a lot of it. Senior executive, this is from Fox News reporting, left almost 150 telephone messages for Hillary's top aides at the State Department within a 2-year time frame, according to previously unpublished documents now obtained by Fox News. By the way, she was supposed to be disconnected from the Clinton Foundation. Anyway, review of the State Department call logs for Cheryl Mills, longtime confidant, who served as chief of staff for the entirety of Clinton's 4-year tenure as America's top diplomat, reflects at least 148 messages from Laura Graham, the Clinton Foundation's chief operating officer, between 2010 and 2012. No other individual or nonprofit appears in the logs with anything like that frequency or volume, the review found. One of the messages Graham left for Mills in August of 2011 referenced "our boss" without further identifying the individual. Another from January 2012 appeared to reference former President Bill Clinton using his initials. "Please call William Jefferson Clinton is looking for her, Graham, and wants to talk to you before she talks to him." Isn't that nice? You know, a lot of money, pay to play, buying access, quid pro quo, bribery? Hillary still won't say when she's going to visit flood-ravaged Louisiana. France's tourism industry has plummeted in the wake of terrorist attacks. That could happen here. You know, one other thing I want to deal with today. I am not going to name the person that I'm talking about. I had an email exchange with somebody that is from a very important state. I don't want to give it all away here. Somebody that is holding out an endorsement as it relates to Donald Trump. Person didn't want to talk to me. Actually, literally wrote me back and said, well, if you want to talk about Trump, the answer is no. Now, you can guess all you want. You're not going to guess who it is. Some of you might, but you can play that game all day. That's not the point of this. So I wrote the person and I said, oh, I understand. So I said, what that means is, you know, any person considers me a friend or has in the past considered me a friend. And then I wrote back, so I guess that means that if you don't want to talk about what I want to talk about, then, you know, you don't want a real relationship or friendship because you don't even want to hear me out. You don't even know what this is about. So I guess we can have a phony, superficial relationship that is dictated entirely by you, and we'll only discuss the list of things that are okay by you. So I wrote the person. I said, well, what can we talk about? And then I mentioned this person's favorite sport.